In a certain village, not far from the big river, there lived a man called Ade. Ade was a farmer. He was strong, he was hardworking, with farm full of crops and livestock, but he had one problem. He loved money too much and he isn't contented. Ade had two wives. The first was Mama Sade, a quiet woman who worked in the farm and minded her children. The second was Mama Titi, sharp-tongued and proud, always asking for more fine clothes and gold earrings. Between the two wives, Ade had 7 children. Feeding them was not easy, but Ade still wanted more riches. Every morning, instead of greeting his wives, Ade would open a small wooden box where he kept his coins. He would pour them out, count them again and again, and sigh.
Is this all? How can a great man like me live with so little?
One hot afternoon, Ade went to the farm alone to get cassava. As he dug the soil, his hoe struck something hard.
What is this stone disturbing my work? Maybe I can use this pot to keep yam or store water.
After he was done in his farmland, he carried his cassava and also the clay pot. He carried it home. That night, when everyone was asleep, Ade kept a tuber of yam in the pot so Mama Sade can cook it for breakfast the next day. He dropped one yam inside and went to sleep. In his sleep, he dreamt how he would live life when he becomes wealthy. He woke up the next day sad because he thought he'd wake up to riches. He woke up hungry, going towards the clay pot so he can give Mama Titi the yam to cook for the family. And when he reached into the clay pot to bring the yam out, his eyes nearly jumped out.
2. But I put only 1. Ha! Wetin dey happen?
In excitement, he whispered. He tried again. He dropped in 1 egg. When he checked, there was 2 eggs. He dropped in 1 coin and saw 2 coins when he checked again.
Aha! I'm rich! This is no ordinary pot. This is a pot of riches.
Ade jumped up, went to lock his room and started dancing silently so as not to wake his wives. The next day, Ade pretended as if nothing had happened, but at night, he would lock his room and test the pot. He doubled his coins, his yams, his clothes. He tried all the possible things he had in his room and made sure to double it till he became exhausted. Soon his compound was full. His goats doubled, his chickens doubled, everything he had doubled. He started using the pot for very unnecessary things because of greed. Ade's second wife, Mama Titi, grew suspicious. She sees everything. She knows her husband Ade isn't lazy, but these riches are becoming so sudden. One day she asked,
Ade, where are you getting all this money? You don't go to the market and farm anymore, not like you used to before. Yet we eat meat every day. Yet our provisions and farm goods are doubled every single day. Tell me, Ade, what is happening?
If I don't put food on your table, you'll be the first to complain. Now there's food, there's clothes, there's provisions, and you are still asking silly questions. Just go and mind your business. Some things are not for the ears of women.
But gossip travels fast in the village. People whispered that farmer Ade, he must have found a charm. Look at his house, always full of food, and he doesn't go to the farm anymore. As Ade grew richer, his heart grew harder and wicked. The only people he was good to was his wives. He never helped anyone because nobody helped him when he was struggling. One afternoon, an old neighbor, Ade's longtime friend, came to him.
Ade, please, my family is hungry. My children are hungry. My wives are starving. Please share a little yam with us. Did you help me when I was struggling? Go and suffer your own suffering. After all, you also did me bad a long time ago. Ade, I gave you what I have. Please, just forget the past and share some food with me. Please, Ade. I don't want to see you in my compound again coming to beg for food. Go and double your hustle. Take every member of your family to the farm, including your children.
His friend looked at him with a wet body, smelling of fish, and left Ade's compound. Bola got home crying. His wife comforted him and brought him a meal. Few weeks later, A widow who her husband died 2 months ago left her with 8 children. She has used all her savings to cater for her children. One evening, there was no longer food to eat. She remembered Ade, who was her late husband's friend. So she went to him.
Please, I just lost my husband and my children are starving. Just give anything you have.
Out of my compound. I am not father to the whole village. Why is everyone coming to me?
The villagers began to hate him. They called him Ade Olunje, Ade the stomach, the man who only feeds himself. But greed never sleeps. One moonlit night, Ade stared at the pot and smiled.
If this pot can double anything, why should I waste my time with yams and coins? Let me try something greater, something better. If the pot can double a goat, why not me? 2 a day, twice the strength, twice the money, twice the wives.
He climbed into the pot. The pot shook. It hummed like a drum. Ade crawled out, only to see another man standing before him. It was Ade himself, but his eyes were sharper, his smile more wicked.
My brother, together we will be rich. There can only be one master.
At first, life with 2 Ade was wonderful. The real Ade was overjoyed.
My brother, my second self. Now we will farm twice as much land. We will harvest twice as many yams.
The false Ade only smiled. For a while, they walked side by side. When the real Ade grew tired, the false Ade carried the hoe. When the goats strayed into the bush, the false Ade chased them back. At night, the real Ade would stretch out on a mat.
This is sweet. One Ade to walk, the other Ade to rest. I am a king already.
The wives were confused, but also relieved. The house was always busy, food was plenty, and the children are happy. They laughed as if life was a festival. Mama Sad even whispered to Mama Titi, maybe God has finally blessed this family. But blessings turned bitter quickly. One evening, after sweating on the farm all day, while the real Ade was busy sleeping and eating at home, the false Ade dropped the hoe and growled.
Why am I the one working like a servant while he is at home enjoying himself?
The false Ade got home angry and went to confront the real Ade.
We are equal. Why am I the one doing all the jobs? I also want the wives. I want all the goodness. My friend, I am the master. You are only here because I brought you out of the pot. If not for me, you will still be clay. So do your work and don't complain. Without me, who will double your wealth? Who will guard your goats and other livestock? Who will protect your land from thieves?
From that day, the harmony broke. The 2 Ade began to quarrel everywhere, in the farm and in the house. What started with laughter has now turned into bitterness and anger. Soon, the false Ade's bitterness boiled over. He stood tall and declared,
No more. I will not follow. From today, I am the master. You are the shadow. You there? You, a copy, I brought you out and now you stand here questioning me. I am the firstborn, the master, the true Ade.
That's when the false Ade thought about an idea and planned to execute it on a fateful night. Finally, one dark night, the false Ade struck his chance. While the real Ade slept, he dragged him into the barn, locked the door tight and shouted for everyone in the house,
From today, everything has changed. This pot is now with me. The farm is now in my care.
To this day, the elders say the pot is still buried somewhere, waiting for the next greedy man to find it. Remember, wisdom grows only when it's shared.
Pass this story on friends and tell me in the comments, what would you have done if you had found Ade's pot? Don't forget to follow for more tales.